I'm on the outside.
Today in this video, I am going to be basically doing a story time video. Now I know I normally don't do these because they're mainly, I don't know, too personal, I guess. But I want to express what I feel and how I do stuff. So this first one is going to be pretty quick. It's basically how I broke my wrist. And basically, when I was in 4th grade, I started my YouTube channel. Now, this was in the beginning of 1st grade. So, or not 4th grade. It was the beginning of 4th grade. The first day of school, I actually broke my arm. Now, this is before I started my YouTube channel. But I did break my wrist. I did break my wrist for in my 4th grade. And I'm actually gonna go in. I'm gonna go in and get that cast real quick. So I have, this is part 1. Okay. So now here's the cast. I actually can't believe I still have. I'll see if it still fits on me. This was when I was 10 years old. I'm actually kind of afraid to put it on. It doesn't even fit me. I got fatter. It's what it kind of looks like when you put it on. But of course it's cut in half. They have to saw it. Alright, they had to saw it and yeah, cut in half. This is the first one I have. I know I didn't tell you how I broke it yet, but I will. Here's the second one, and I'll be showing you how I got this bad boy in this video too. I broke my wrist 2 times. I also have another one, but I threw that one away when I was there because I didn't want another one. So basically how I broke it the first time, so basically there was this game called Bombardment, and I don't know how to spell that, but it was called Bombardment. I know how to spell it now. But basically what happened is that it was a game I really loved. Basically what you have to do is basically you would have to run, and then like if there's a ball on the ground, you have to run, take it up, and you can only take 1 step and throw it at somebody. It's not a ball that can hurt you, but now this is my old school when I was in elementary. Now basically hit them right here. You're usually supposed to hit them right here. There's no headshots. There's headshots in certain ways if you don't mean to, but there's body shots. And so basically one time I was backing up and my shoes were a little bit slippery, but I had a good grip on them. Basically there was sand. So basically as I went back step and I slipped.
Oh! I've been falling!
And I dunked my head on the ground, and then my wrist went like that, and then I was like, ah. So I was holding it like this, and I went to the clinic, and they said, okay, we're gonna call home. And then my dad had to pick me up. Remember, this is the first day of school. And then my dad had to pick me up, and he brought me to the hospital with my mom, and they gave me some graham crackers, some orange juice, and then they did an x-ray, and then I went over to orthopedic, and they said it's broken. So then there's this doctor, I'm not gonna say his name, but there's a doctor. It rhymes with Flugger. So he had to put this cast on me. Now I tell you what, he is one fast person at doing it. So he went like, and it was done, and it came out perfect and everything else. And these are some of the people who actually did it. It's weird seeing it because this is 4th grade, so I don't remember some of these people. Okay, so that's how I broke it the first time with that cast. The second time how I broke it. This one's a little bit embarrassing because actually this one is actually kind of cool. I liked how I broke my wrist in this one. Now this person booked this cast up so much. I used to lie to my friends. I used to say, oh yeah, this weighs like 30 pounds. It only weighs like not even a pound. The whole thing's probably a pound. So this one was just last year. If you saw me with a pink cast last year, that's why. And if you saw me with a green cast, the highlight cast, that's another reason why it's a different one. But yeah, this legit had a climb like that. It was the same wrist too. So basically what happened was that I was basically was this game. Ow! It was at PE another time, and it was this game that we had to run and steal objects and put it in your hula hoop. And if you get the most objects at the end, you win. And there's also this in the middle. We have to do 10 jumping jacks to get this get your object inside and put it back. And only the person with the pennies can do that. But if you try to look in there, you have to try to be sneaky. You're not allowed to. You're supposed to look in and see if there's anything so that the guy those can get in there. And then you have to do your 10 jumping jacks. You know those things like yeah. I'm not gonna do it because I stepped on my cast of it. But yeah, you do 10 jumping jacks, and if you did them, then you look in there, grab your stuff, and then come back, put it inside your thing. That's an easy way to get more things. And then basically now, does that happen? So basically, there's also this runner who had to take everything off the thing, and there's this guy on the scooter. This is when it comes in. So basically, I was a runner, okay? Had to put something in my hula hoop. I ran, got it. 2 people on scooters, because they do the same exact thing as runners, but really when they do the same exact thing as runners, but all they do is just on the scooter, it's way harder. And then basically, I was running, and then I got my thing, put it in there, went back, put my thing in there a 3rd time or something like that, or whatever time. I came back, tried to put it in. There was just 2 people who did it, and one of them was my friend. He sits right next to me in my 7th period. He and my other friend Connor, he's signed my 4th year class. He's not in my class anymore. He's not even in my school. I ran. They both collided into my ankles. On my ankle, I was like, ah! And as they did that, another one came up from behind me, pushed me on accident, and then I fell forward, and I tried to use my hand to catch up, but I went like this, and I was like, ah! And I twisted again, and I'm like, ah! This time it hurt so bad, I'm like, So, and I'm like, ah! And then I went over to the thing, and now this PE teacher was kind of nice. She was like this, oh God, like she was like this, like seriously. So she like came over here and was like, oh my God, nope. I forgot to take off well no, I wasn't a runner. I was a guy with the penny on. So then I did my 10 jumping jacks for no reason. And the pennies are only supposed to get theirs. Yeah. So I forgot I was right, and I need to button up my shirt. Alright, so basically, after that, I was just started running, and then like, I was like, and I went to the clients, like, again? I'm like, yep. Now remember, 2 years. Actually, yeah, it was so good. Yeah, so basically it was a year and maybe like 5 months, almost a year and a half. But a year and 5 months since I had it off. And then freaking all of a sudden, get it again with this guy. And then it's a lot thicker on the other side. You combine it. Yeah, and when it's combined, it's a lot bigger. But yeah, that's basically how I. So yeah, I know it's a different background because somebody just got home and they don't like no videos and stuff. They don't even like to make videos. So basically, yeah, that's how I broke my wrist. And if you guys happen to like this video, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and comment. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye.